So we're going straight into chapter 10. Here we go, people. What the? Lewis. Hey. What happened? Ugh. Ooh. Knockout. Alright, so we can now save our game. Yep. So let's get into it. Chapter 10. It's like 29th of December, 1979. It's 2 a.m. But we have no ending date. Or ending time. Right. We go. Actually, before I continue with this playthrough, might as well do a little tweet and whatnot. So, yeah, mature seconds, people. Oh, damn it. Stuck in caps locks. Look at this fast typing. What was it? Thursday, let's play is going into overtime this week. Chapter 10. The final chapter of Hotel Dusk. There. TV Turbo Drive Live. Cool. Righty-ho. I'll give that a tweet. Okay, so with that tweet out, let us continue with chapter 10. Here we go. I hope you edited that in, Kev. Right, chapter 10. Here we go. Mr. Hyde. Oh no, sorry. Mr. Hyde! Mr. Hyde! Mr. Hyde, wake up! Oh, what am I going to do? You can't be. Are you dead? Why are you making a question to the guy's body? Honestly, Jesus. For goodness sake, Mr. Hyde, get up! Oh. Ah. Ow. You're alive! Must be. Being dead wouldn't hurt this bad. Thank goodness! I'm so glad you're not dead. Are you going to be alright? Well, are you? Yeah, I think so. My head's killing me. I hear you, brother. Got me the whole 42nd Street traffic jam blaring away inside my skull. You're going to make it, Lewis? Yeah, man. I'm breathing. But I got a lump on my noggin the size of a baseball. You and me both. I'm glad that's all it is. To come in here and find the two of you on the floor, goodness. It was quite the bad setting. I won't tell you what position you two were in, but goodness! Sorry. I nearly fainted clean away. What on earth happened? We got thumped good. Some dirtbag hit us from behind. Yeah, Hyde? That's my take on it. I walked in here and saw Lewis on the floor. When I went to check on him, somebody belted me good. Never saw it coming. Who would do such a thing? Didn't see a face. How about you, Lewis? You see who zapped you? No, man. All I saw was stars on the floor. I was checking out the shelves in the cellar when I got whacked. Ow. Can't believe how much this hurts, man. I know how you feel. That's enough whining from both of you. Pull yourselves together and act like men. Mr. Hyde, Mila hasn't come back yet. She's still gone? Yes, and I'm as worried as can be. I can't believe any of this. Just when the girl starts to talk, she ups and vanishes. Whoa, hold up a sec. Mila started talking? When did this happen? Sorry, I think Lewis's voice changed there for a second. A second? He's always having a change of voice. I ain't heard squat about that. I just haven't spoken to you about it yet, Lewis DeNono. Same old song and dance. No one tells Lewis nothing. So when did Mila start talking? And did she say anything about me? Huh? Focus, Lewis. We were in room 111. Rosa opened it so I can eyeball an apple painting. Apple painting? The one that you've been looking for? That's it. There are 5 of them in this joint. And each one's got a different letter of the alphabet in it. Stringing all 5 of them together and they spell out a name. Jenny. Jenny? I don't know no Jenny. Jenny? But that's the name on of the girl Mila was talking about. Yeah, it is. Whoa, slow down. I just got cracked on the head, remember? Did Mila start talking while you was looking at the painting? No, it was after. I came out of the room and she had keeled over. What? She fainted? For a fact? Poor thing lost consciousness and then stopped breathing. Oh man, that's heavy. But Mr. Hyde gave her first aid and saved her life. How the hell does putting another person's face on another person's face first aid? That's not first aid. God damn it, game. How are we gonna say logic? Fuck. Hyde, did you give her mouth to mouth? Some guys have all the luck. You're an idiot, Lewis. I just smashed my face into her face. It wasn't too hard. Once Mila came around, she started talking. And that's all there is to that. I think room 111 triggered something. What's that? She remembered coming to the Dusk 10 years ago with her father. You think that's true? Yeah. Sounds like she was playing in 111 with this Jenny kid. Then somebody comes up and snatches the kid right in front of her. Aw, get out of here! I took Mila back to my room and Mr. Smith showed up. He told me to take Mila to the police in the morning. Well, I told him that Mila could talk and that we didn't need the police's help. Mr. Dunning's eyes got as wide as pancakes, and he said he had to talk to her. Wait, so he took Mila? Man, this is crazy stuff. But I think I follow you so far. There's more. Kevin Woodward knows Mila. Melissa's old man? Woodward's a doctor down at Robin's Memorial Hospital. Mila was a patient there for a long time. You did not tell me any of this, Mr. Hyde. Is the poor girl sick? Not exactly. She was in a coma for 10 years. Oh my stars! Then 6 months ago, she wakes up. Woodward says it was a total surprise. Man, now my melon's really aching. You can't make up stuff this weird. Let me make sure I follow. Mila was here 10 years ago, yeah? I dig that. But then she goes under for 10 years? That's crazy. It gets crazier. Woodward told me Mila's old man used to visit her once a month. Nice guy, right? But right before she opens her eyes, she rejoins the world. The old man vanishes. No one's heard from him. Oh, that poor man! It's possible he doesn't even know that she's recovered. Possible. And that's why Mila's trying to find him. Yo, Hyde. You sure we ain't still knocked out? This is the freakiest story I've ever heard. Better sit down then, Lewis, 'cause I ain't done. Right before Mila came around, she got a new visitor. It wasn't her old man either. It was somebody using the name Kyle Hyde. Alright, that's enough. You gotta be kidding me, right? 'Cause if that's true, then you know who was at the hospital. I know. This whole thing blows my mind, man. Mr. Hyde, I'm awfully worried about Mila. We have to hurry and find where she and Mr. Smith have gotten to. Yeah, I know. But we also have to check out this wine cellar. Alright, well, that's all that explanation out of the way. Everyone's caught up. Are we all caught up? Do we all know what's happening in this plot? Right? Good. Fantastic. Right. Empty ball. Master Gumshoe. Master Gumshoe Kyle Hyde strikes again. Nothing in these boxes. Case of whiskey. Ah. Oh, hello. There are whiskey balls in the case. There are 3 balls in here. Guess we need to find the other one then. Hello. There's a whiskey bottle on the top. This whiskey. It's the same stuff that was in the case on the back shelf. This bottle is only half full. Or is it half empty? This... I pick up the half full whiskey bottle. Alright, so we got half entire barrel beer. Let's check this stuff in here. Yeah, there's another bottle up here. There's a whiskey bottle on the top shelf. This whiskey. It's the same stuff that was in the case in the back shelf. Well, we're not going to use this. We can't pick up that one? Okay. Actually, no. Hold on a second. I think if we take our items, take the half-full whiskey, and I'll pour the whiskey from the bottle I picked up into the bottle that was on the shelf. Perfect. Didn't spill a drop. Now I'll put it in the case and pick up the whiskey bottle. Take a bottle of whiskey and rub it dry. Right. So with this, get actually get a close up on the case of whiskey first, and then get our whiskey bottle. I put the bottle in the case. Huh? What was that sound? Da 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 da. Huh? Clever, eh? Well, what do you know? Whoa! Oh my stars! What's going on? Damn, Hyde! These stairs behind the shelf! Yeah, I had noticed that. This is why we got hit, Lewis. Somebody didn't want us finding this. Oh man! Did you know this place had a basement? I had no idea! The only one who ever comes down here is Mr. Smith. Do you think that he... Yeah, I do. So what next, Hyde? What do you think? I'm gonna follow the rabbit down the hole. Not by yourself, you ain't. I'm going to. No, stay here with Rosa. No way, man! No damn way! I'm going with you. You'll do what I tell you to do, and I'm telling you to wait here. Give me one good reason. I need backup. I don't know what's down there. If something happens, you're going to have to come haul my ass out of the fire. I'll see what... Sorry, I'm just losing my place there. I'll see that he stays put, Mr. Hyde. If you're not back in an hour, I'll send Lewis after you. For what good that'll do. Yeah, alright, Hyde. Be careful, brother. Let's be careful then. Who knew that? Who knew there was a place like this under this hotel? You gotta love some of the music in this game, like. Kind of a deep hall there. Right. Well, there's definitely something there, so. I'll move the bar out of the way. Shelves, huh? Those look interesting. There's a book on the shelf. It's called Life Trial. Or Life Trivia. Even, sorry. This ain't trivia. This is some kind of random folk wisdom collection. How to sharpen cutlery. Huh? This should be fascinating. Should I do it? Nah, I won't do it in my newspaper article. My newspaper voice, newspaper news article voice, is only for news articles. I really should have been doing that since the start of the show, or start of the series. But hey, never mind. Or how about a posh British accent? It's commonplace to use whetstones, I guess, or crock sticks, sorry, to sharpen blades. But did you know gaming? You can also use aluminum foil. Instructions. Take the blade you wish to sharpen and use it to cut up some aluminum foil. You'll be shocked at how sharp the blade becomes. 101 uses for pencil lead. This is the dumbest book ever. Pencil lead is great, and it's actually graphite. I think that's how you pronounce it. Graphite. Mixed with clay. But it's still great. It can be used to lubricate and increase the conductivity of electrical contacts. Just grind the pencil lead into powder and sprinkle it on electrical contact points. Sounds simple enough. And we got a blue book up here. Huh? Footsteps. What the? I heard someone barred the door. Damn! I think that thing's airtight. The door's been closed from the other side. I better figure a way out of here fast, or I'm a goner. Dusty covered books. Guess one's here. Title and spine of the book reads Osterzone the Phantom Painter. This is all about the discovery of Osterzone's work. It was published in 1963 and was written by Robert Evans. I picked up the book on Osterzone. Hold it. There's something stuck in between the pages. It's a photo. That's the little girl I saw in the photo of Dunning's book, or Dunning's room. This must be Dunning and Jenny. Yep, looks like it. There's a date written on the back of the photo. May 18th, 1967. Huh? 5/18. Alright, so we're done there. Let's check here. See what we can find. It's paper with some weird ink on it. How can I read this? Oh, we got nothing. There's something in the drawer. There's a safe in the drawer. Well, we did just find that photo that had that date on it. So let's give it a shot. What was it? 18/7? What was it? 18/7 or something like that? That's... Or 18/5? Or 5/18 even. Goes month, day, year. There we go. 5/18. There we go. Cause America. There's an old envelope inside the safe. The letter's addressed to Dunning Smith. Sender's name isn't anywhere on the envelope. This is your last job. Finish it and you're free. I won't ask anything further of you. However, our secret must never be revealed. Keep silent, and I promise that Jenny will one day be returned to you. Go back to Hotel Dusk. Be patient. September 9th, 1972. Robert Evans. Evans sent this letter to Dunning 7 years ago. That's the same time Evans closed up his gallery and disappeared. Our secret must never be revealed. What do these letters and at the end mean? I wonder if it's some kind of code. I got the letter from Evans. Yeah, those are kind of interesting numbers there, or letters there, so they must mean something. Alright, let's check this bottom drawer. This doesn't look good. It's getting hard to breathe. Alright, better be fast then. I'm running out of time. There's something in the drawer. Scissors are dull. I couldn't cut hot butter with these things. Found a file. I need to find a pencil of some kind. There's a machine with a monitor and keyboard on the table. There's a switch on the back of the right of the machine. What's this thing supposed to be? Might as well turn it on and hope it doesn't blow up. Huh? Nothing happened. That seems odd. Of course. Oh wait. I think I still have that pencil on me. Not going to get anywhere using this right now. Bullshit! Cable's attached to the machine on the table. I wonder if this is plugged in all the way. The machine on the table is plugged into the socket. It's plugged in, but it doesn't look like it's making enough contact. That means it's not going to conduct electricity. Yeah, right. Now that we've got that out of the way. What's in here? Hey look, a hammer. I love hammers. Never turn down a hammer. Who knows when I'll need to knock a nail in. Right. Okay. Right, with the pencil. Let's... Not going to get anywhere with this right now. Maybe the UV light. Ah. Here we go. 1, 2. Okay. Wait. Pencil. Use. Hey, I can use this to sharpen my pencil. And... There we go. That should be enough. Got some graphite powder. This should improve the contacts on that plug. Right. There we go, graphite powder. First, pull the plug out and the socket and sprinkle some of the graphite powder on it. That should do it. That was simple enough. Okay. I think there was something else I needed to do as well. I think I better be quick. Right, let's give it a shot. There we go. Ah. Okay. What's this thing supposed to be? Let's use the letter of Evans and use it with the computer. Okay. Right. C G H S F N C B S. Where's B? Yeah, this is not like a quirky keyboard on this thing. I know, kind of ridiculous. Anyway, oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh wait. No. W G R I B B W B U G A W H V. Damn it. C G H S F N C B S W G damn it. Okay, okay. I think I know what to do. Okay, so you type in the first line into 1. And this is this playthrough, okay? So you get an idea of what you need to do the next time. N C B S W G. So you type it. So enter there. Nope. Okay. Can't. Oh, don't tell me I'm getting a game over. I'm in trouble. I think I'm gonna die at Hotel Dusk. Damn, I hate this place. Son of a bitch. I got a game over! No! No! Damn it! Return to title screen. We have to load from the beginning of the chapter. Fuck. Well, there you go. I got a game over. I knew I'd fucking get a game over eventually. Fuck. Okay. Sir, prepare to fast forward. Fast forward. Fast forward, sir. So yeah, sorry about this, guys. Fuck's sake, I should have saved. It's like this last. I haven't played this last chapter in a fucking long time, like, you know. So. So much for me being knowledgeable of this game, like. Fuck. Ugh. Criminy. It's like if I had a little bit more time to remember how to do that last puzzle there, I would have been able to get out of that room easily enough. Ugh. Oh boy. I keep forgetting. I just couldn't. I couldn't remember what I needed to do. You know, it's just fucking ridiculous. Anyway. Fuck. What was I gonna say? Can I skip this? No. Okay. Fine. Fuck. Exposition. City. Fuck. Meh. I hope to God you're not keeping any of this in, Kev, because frankly, this is boring as shit. You're fast forwarding through this shit, and you know it. It's like, fast forward to the point where I come back to the fucking room, and we get back to that fucking computer, and we're actually entering that stupid fucking code. God. Nah. I hope you're still watching this, Kev. We can say you're probably going, that Turbo is such a fucking idiot. Sorry. And he calls himself the Puzzle Master! I laugh at his feeble attempts of answering puzzles! Right, okay. We're back here. Examine that first. Right, okay. Now we notify that. Find the bottle of whiskey up here. I'm going on a limb that my chat has crashed again, I think. I gotta refresh. Because I'm sure people because I got 3 people watching this, and I know Kev was one of them. Sunrose was one of them. So I don't know who the third one was. But here. Right. Use. Pour. Load. Christ. Ugh. Ow. It's like minutes of gameplay wasted. And this is why you like live stuff, because, you know, this bullshit happens. Right. Open sesame. There we go. Right. Well, I've reloaded, so don't know if anyone's said anything yet. Probably have. Oh, there's only some Rose in the chat now. Odd. Right, okay. Coming back here now. So what I'm going to do, so I'm going to save here. Now, for me to reload the save point has negated the the game over that I had. So we will be getting the best ending for your first playthrough, okay? So here we go. Let's try this again. Should we do this again? Alright, so we're back here now. We're gonna do the events that we did before. Okay. Mm-hmm. Just skipping through all this content because I've already said these lines before. Okay. Got the Osterzone book. Robert Evans. Yep. Blah 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 blah. Hold it. Hold it! Right, 518. Mm-hmm. There we go. Gets this open. I think it's the same characters, so I don't think this has changed. But I'm going to have to double check with the what was it? The thingy, the UV lights on this sheet of paper thing. Yep, still 112, 1-2, so. Toolbox under the table. Take the hammer. Check the sockets. It's plugged in, but it doesn't look like it's making any contact. This doesn't look good. Getting hard to breathe. Right, that's our warning spot. Right. Pencil. Right. Come on. Okay, that's done. Graphite. Yep, back here. Back to the plug. First pull the socket out. So. Power on it. That should do it. Hold on a second. This thing's supposed to be... Well, give me a second. Let for Evans use on this. Okay, here we go. Damn it. Oh, it's actually 12. Yeah, not 1, 2. Oh, God. Right, 12. Here we go. C G H S F N C B S W G, enter R I B B W B U space G A W H B. Enter. Osterzone is Dunning-Smith. And there we go. There's our answer. Osterzone is Dunning-Smith? Well, I'll be. This thing's some sort of code breaker. And this is the secret. And this is the secret that was never to be revealed. Huh? Who's there? Yo, Ide! You in there? You in here? Rescue! Salvation! Lois, it's me. I'm locked in. Yeah, I dig. I got one of these crystals though. You want me to buy you out? I gotta open the door, man. Yo, Ide. You alright? Think so. I was getting worried, so I came to check up on you. Good thing, too. Looks like you needed my help after all, right, buddy? Yeah. So, how'd you get locked in? The door was open when I came down here. I was poking around when somebody shut the door from the outside. Oh, man. So where'd this mystery door closer go, huh? Ain't come through the hall, man. Interesting. Alright, so now we know that there's something here, so let's check the map here. Wine cellar. I don't think we got anything here. I know there's something here. I'm afraid if I go back in there, I'm gonna get done in. Ah, here we go. Huh? Huh? What's that? You hear that? What? Hey, check it out! The bricks from the wall! Yeah, some of them have fallen. But why are they... I can see where the bricks have fallen off the wall. I can see the wall through gaps in the bricks. These bricks look like they have been put up recently. Maybe we can... Yeah, something's here. No, that's not it. I know what we need. we're gonna have the Jeremy Clarkson approach. The Jeremy Clarkson approach always gets us through. This isn't working. I need a tool with some heft. Yeah, well, let's give it a shot. Where is that hammer? Ha ha! Hammer! This should work. There we go. Hator! There's a door back here. Let's go through it. Here we go. I know this is going a little longer than possible. I should have left this until next week, but hey, never mind. We're in it. We're gonna go through it. Alright. Yo, what's that smell, man? Somebody been painting in here. Yeah, Dunning. Huh? You trying to tell me old man Dunning paints? You kidding me, Hyde? Dunning's the one who painted all the apples, Lewis. I think the fumes are getting to me. I thought you said Dunning painted apples. You heard me right. Now keep listening. Dunning's got a daughter he hasn't seen in years. Her name's Jenny. Jenny? That's the name of the girl who was kidnapped from room 111 10 years ago. Yeah, and it's the name that them apple paintings letters spelled out, right? Or two? Whatever. Yeah, but there's something I learned in the basement. Dunning knew Evans before he took over this hotel. Wait, Evans? That's Mila's old man, yeah? You sure about all this? Hard to believe Dunning and Mila's old man were pals. I'm sure. They knew each other. They knew each other. And they shared a secret they died before revealing. That's a heavy secret, man. But you know it, yeah? Come on, brother. Let me hear it. You know the angel painting Bradley stole from Niles' warehouse? Dunning painted it. What? You're crazy! That don't make no damn sense! Listen, Lewis. The proof is in this room. I'm sure of it. Help me find it. There's a blank canvas. This painting is... Painting? You call this a painting? What is it? White cat in a snowstorm? I tell you, man, I don't get this whole art thing. This painting is real thick. What's going on here? Eh. Palette's been used a lot. Hey, look, it's a whatever these things are called. Palette knife? Is that it? Palette knife? Take the palette knife, of course. Spray bottle of turpentine. Better keep this out of my eyes. About half the paint's been used. What's this? Dirty box. Go figure. It's more paint. More bottle of paint. Right, okay. Blank canvas. Charcoal paint. Drawing of a building on the back of the canvas. Sketch of a woman in the back of the canvas. Blank canvas. Okay, fair enough. Right. Let us find... Well, let's use the palette knife. On this. Here goes nothing. Yo, man, what you gonna do with that? I knew it. There we go. Just cover off enough, and obviously the whole thing will just go. So it's clean. Damn, I'm good. Whoa! Who'd thunk a painting was under there? That's an angel, ain't it? Sure is. An angel. You ever seen this painting before, Lewis? No, man. Didn't spend too much time in church as a kid, you dig? Wait a minute. No way! Yo, Hyde, is that it? One and the same, Lewis. This is the angel painting Bradley stole from Nile. I need a drink, man. Hell, I need 3. But what? How? What's it doing here? It's like I said, the angel painting was created by Dunning. Yeah, but how'd you expect me to believe that? Hey, Lewis. You know the name of this painting? Ain't it angel painting? That's what Danny always called it. No offense to Danny, but it's called Angel Opening a Door. Angel opening a door? Sure, why not? If I gotta buy that old man Dunning paint it, I can believe anything. You're getting loopy on me, Lewis. Now listen. The rest of the world thinks that this was painted by a guy named Osterzone. Osterzone was an artist born in the 19th century, or so the story goes. A couple of dozen or so of his paintings were discovered 40 years after he died. And then all the artsy types went gaga over them. Angel Opening the Door is supposed to have been his masterpiece. So wait, this Osterzone cat really did do an angel painting? And that Dunning, like, copied it? This isn't a copy, Lewis. This is the original. The original? But that can't be right. You said this painting was by Oster whatever his called. Still don't get it? Get what? Dunning is Osterzone. Oh man, this is all messed up. 3 years back, my pal Danny got plugged over this painting. Thought you could sell it and get enough scratch for us to break out of the city. And here it is. Is some secret vault under my damn bedroom? 1,000,000 miles from New York? This blows my mind. Why? Why? What the hell is it doing here? Lewis. Don't Lewis me, man. Tell me. You want to know how it got here? I think Bradley returned it to the man who painted it. What? Bradley returned it? What's that supposed to mean? I think Bradley knew the truth about Osterzone. Oh, you're killing me, Hyde. He knew Osterzone was just a painter somebody made up. Wait, but you said... Look, Osterzone's story is that he was a painter who died before his work was valued. Truth is, no one ever heard of the guy at all. Not until somebody wrote a book about him. Thanks to the book, he went from nobody to somebody overnight. And his paintings started selling for a whole lot of dough. What kind of book is it? It's called Osterzone, the Phantom Painter. It was published in 1963. You know who wrote it? Robert Evans. Robert Evans? That's Mila's old man, ain't it? But that means... Okay, I think I follow. So Mila's old man is part of the whole angel painting thing too. Yeah. The angel's one popular dame. Got herself a whole flock of admirers. The thing I haven't figured out yet is why. Why did Evans and Dunning create Osterzone in the first place? And how did Bradley stumble onto it? More mysteries. You know, I used to like mysteries. Not anymore, man. You got it figured out? Not all of it, but I think I'm getting close. I've just got to line everything up. Here's why I got so far. Evan's book on Osterzone came out 16 years ago. Then Mila and her old man came here 10 years ago. Yeah? That's when the hotel closed up for a bit. And the story about the girl going missing from the hotel? 10 years ago. Oh! And that's when Mila went into a coma and got put into the hospital. And it's when Mila's old man bought the hotel. A lot happened 10 years back. Wait. Mila's old man used to own the Dusk? Yeah. Robert Evans used to be the owner. But 7 years ago, he suddenly closed up his art gallery and disappears. And then Dunning buys the hotel. Hold it. Woodward said Mila's old man always came to see her in the hospital. And he only stopped coming 6 months ago. Yeah? That's what he said. It don't add up, man. When did Dunning reopen the Dusk? 5 years ago, right? Yeah, and Bradley killed Danny 3 years ago. Then you went and shot Bradley right after. Yeah. This is Hyde. Hyde, I got bad news. It's Bradley. He's on the take. What the hell? Another flashback. Another recurring flashback, of course. Yo, Hyde, can I ask you something? Sure. Why'd you shoot Bradley? I mean, you guys were partners. And friends, too, yeah? You're the kind of cat that hunts down a pal if you think he did you wrong? Just line him up and put him down. Cold, brother. Real cold. I don't know. How don't you know? I heard what he did. Heard he went rogue. I tore up the city looking for him. I finally caught up to him at the docks. I was mad as hell. Lewis. I could barely see. I pulled my piece and yelled at him. Asked him why he did it. So what did he say? Nothing. Not a word. Just turned and looked at me. There was a message there, but I couldn't read it. It was all too fast. Then he turned, and I thought he was going to make a run for it. My gun was out, and I pulled the trigger. Whoa, hey, sorry I asked, you know. But I get it, man. You didn't get to talk to him. Never got to hear his side of things. That's why you're looking for him. Trying to make your final peace, yeah? Enough about that. We need to focus on what's in front of us. Yeah, man, sure. When did Dunning reopen the Dusk? 5 years ago, right? Yeah, and Bradley killed Danny 3 years ago. And then Bradley vanished with the angel painting. Which brings us to 6 months ago, when he checked in here as Kyle Hyde. Right, and that's when Mila's old man vanished. And Bradley came to town. Yeah. But man, none of this means squat. All just a bunch of dates and numbers to me. Unless you got this all figured out. Most of it, at least. I think so. Come on, Lewis. We have to find Dunning and Mila. We talked to them. I got a hunch they'll all come together. Whatever you say, officer. Right. Now I'm gonna save here. Just to be on the safe side. Don't want to go and do anything brash. Like I did last time, and then I got punished for it. Because I wasn't thinking. Huh? What is it, man? Check out the wall. Huh? There's a strange line running through it. What do you think it is? It's a door, Lewis. The wall's a door. Oh man, this is like that cartoon with the dog and the dude that's always what's always hungry. Great, a Scooby-Doo reference in the game. Fantastic. Hey, is someone in there? Dunning. Mila! Hey, good looking? Am I ever glad to see you safe and sound? You alright? Got yourself quite a series of hideouts, Dunning. You make them all yourself? Nope. Yeah? Then who did? And why? None of your business! Time to come clean. You're going to tell me everything you know. Start talking! Alright, I hear you. But just the two of us. I want to talk to you alone. Lewis, take Mila upstairs. You don't have to ask me twice. Come on, Mila. Rose is waiting in the wine cellar. Let's go see her. No. Hey, you can't... Hey, you can talk! And you told me no! Just like all the girls in my life. Stop playing the fool, Lewis. Get her out of here. Yeah, I hear you. Let's go, Mila. No. I'm staying here. I need to hear what he says. Aw, come on, Mila. No. I need to hear it. Fine. You can both stay.
You're telling me I gotta talk in front of the girl and Denono? Ain't happening. No, sir.
There goes my throat again. Fuck.
It ain't necessary. And it ain't gonna happen.
It might not be necessary for you, but it is for them.
What are you talking about?
Mila's the daughter of your former partner. Mila came here to find him, to find her father. And the info rattling around in your head is the only lead she's got.
Where's my papa? Where is he?
And Lewis here.
You hit me, didn't you? Didn't you? You lousy, no good, tight-fisted, back-breaking old coot. Was you trying to kill me? Hell, you could have just fired me. I would have walked away.
Course I wasn't trying to kill you. Don't be daft.
Lewis drifted out to the west coast 3 years back. You know why he left the city? Because his childhood friend Danny was murdered.
Murdered?
Let me lay it out for you. Danny was killed trying to steal the painting. It was in a warehouse run by a criminal syndicate called Nile. A painting of an angel.
What?
Think you're surprised? I'm the one who just found out the thing is in the damn basement.
What do you say? You going to share your story with us? Why'd you bring Mila to the basement?
It's because I wanted her to see the place.
Why?
Well, this is the last place Evans and me ever saw each other.
What do you mean? He's not gonna kill the guy. I mean, it's his partner, for fuck's sake. Yeah, so. The last place you spoke? What did you chat about?
Now look, that ain't...
About Osterzone?
No. We talked about Jenny.
I found your secret room. I know what's in there. I found Angel opening the door.
You found it, didn't you?
Yeah. Why is it here?
Persistent, aren't you? It's 'cause that man left it here.
I think I know who left it here. Now I'm going... Now I'm going to have to say... Yeah, I was going to say it was Bradley. Yeah, because wouldn't be Robert, honestly. Yeah. It's obvious. It was the other Kyle Hyde, wasn't it?
Hey! Who told you that?
You did, just now.
So you know the guy or something?
Yeah. The guy who stayed here 6 months ago was my partner, my friend. He's the ghost I've been chasing for 3 years.
Partner? Didn't know that door-to-door salesman had partners.
Yo, Mr. Smith, let me introduce you. Officer Kyle Hyde. Until 3 years ago, he was a detective with the NYPD.
Oh no.
My partner's name was Brian Bradley. 3 years ago, he was investigating a crime syndicate called Nile. But he decided to steal your angel painting and skip town. Hasn't been seen since.
Nile, huh? Well, I'll be damned. I guess what he told me was true after all.
I found an old letter in the cellar safe.
I see. Read it, did you?
Yeah. Then I use your little code machine and...
Real smart guy, aren't you, Hyde? So smart you can't keep your nose out of my business. Well, let me guess.
No need. I'll tell you. I know the secret you and Evans were hiding.
Oh.
Please. Where's my papa? I told you everything about the night Jenny got taken away. Everything. So you have to tell me where he is. You have to.
You know where Evans is, don't you?
I remember when Papa and I came here 10 years ago. We ate dinner, and then he said he had some business to take care of. He told me he was going to meet a friend, and that I should play with Jenny until he got back. So we played, and I waited for him. But he never came back. We were tired and sleepy, and we both fell asleep. Then they came. The door opened, and there were scary men. They grabbed Jenny and tried to take her. Jenny started screaming and crying. She was crying so hard. I thought she was going to die. So I yelled at the men. I ran to them and told him to stop. And then I was flying. I don't remember anything else.
So obviously she tried to stop them, and she got knocked out, essentially. I'm sorry, Mila.
Ah, Jenny.
You know what happened then, Mr. Smith? Mila was in a coma. Spent the next 10 years laying in some hospital bed. Then 6 months ago she wakes up and starts looking for her old man.
Damn!
Are you mad at me? Are you mad that I couldn't stop those men? The ones who took Jenny? Is that why you won't tell me where my papa is?
No. No, girl. That ain't it. I don't know where Evans is. That's why I'm here. That's all I can do. Just sitting and waiting to hear from Evans. Waiting for my Jenny to come home.
Okay. Let's answer these questions then. You and Evans talked about Jenny after that night, right? Fill me in.
I asked him where Jenny was taken. He said it was 'cause I wouldn't paint no more. Said if I just pick up the brush, Jenny'd be returned.
Kidnapping is a rough business. I bet I know who organized it. I'm going to say it was Niall. It was Niall.
Likely as not. Leastwise, that's what Evans said. Told me these Nile fellas knew the truth about Osterzone. Said they wanted me to do more painting. But I told Evans I'd never do it. Told him no. And that's why they took my Jenny away.
Let's keep going through the questions and whatnot. And, well, the other questions that we need to answer back. What did Bradley tell you?
The night he was staying here, your pal invited me to have a drink with him. Well, one turned into a whole bunch, and soon I wasn't feeling no pain. That's when Bradley stopped chatting about nothing and asked if I knew Evans.
Some stranger asked you about Evans? I bet I know what you told him. Yeah, you lied. You didn't tell him the truth. You're smart. You lied to him, right?
Yep. No way I was gonna tell some mystery man I knew Evans. So this Bradley fella got real quiet like, and stared at his glass for a bit. Then he looked up and stared me square in the eye. Told me he was being chased by Nile. Said they was after him because he knew Evans's secret.
Is Evans going to contact you?
Hell, I don't know. 3 years after I lost my Jenny, I hit rock bottom. I was lost. Told him I knew Jenny wasn't ever going to come home. Took a knife to the paintings I was working on and slashed them to ribbons. I was even thinking about breaking my hand so I couldn't paint no more. Well, Evans saw how crazy I was. He talked me back from. He talked
me back from the edge. Okay. Or I was gonna maybe take him back from the. Okay, never mind. Whatever. However this game wants to do it, I won't judge. Much.
He talked me back from the edge. Said he'd take care of everything. Promised me he'd get my Jenny back. Said I should just sit tight and wait here. And that he'd contact me soon as everything was square. Then he turned and walked off the face of the earth.
Would a guy like that mention his own daughter? Let me take a guess. He didn't say a thing, did he? Evans never told you what happened to her, did he?
Sure didn't. That night 10 years ago, we had a couple of drinks and talked about what was what. When we went to get the girls, Mila was on the floor and Jenny was gone. Evans grabbed Mila and raced her to the hospital, and I thundered round like a madman looking for my little girl. Next morning, Evans came back from the hospital. When I asked Evans about Mila, he told me it was nothing and she was fine.
Alright, so let's follow up on these questions then. Why did you tell Evans you weren't going to paint anymore?
'Cause I was tired. The more popular Osterzone got, the lousier I felt. Evans' plan was moving ahead without a hitch, but to really make it stick, I had to bury my own work. Bury who I was. People loved my painting. Collectors wanted them. But all the praise, all the glory, Osterzone got it. Not me. Couldn't take it no more.
So basically he was because he had this great talent, he didn't actually use it, be himself. He had to be this false kind of like, persona and such. Gee, kind of reminds me of someone else. It's just this is on a grander scale. What was Evan's secret?
This is what your pal told me, so you might want to take it with a grain of salt. He said Evans actually chose to work with Nile, except they knew him as Norman.
Norman?
That's what he said. Said Evans was in deep with Nile. Said he chose to stay there.
Why didn't Evans tell you about Mila?
I don't know. Ain't got a clue.
Let's hear it. All of it. And another new musical piece. And now we get the truth. The long, hard truth.
Alright, Mr. Hyde. I'm done trying to hide all of this. I'm gonna tell you everything. Tell you how Evans and me got started. Why they took my Jenny. Why Evans disappeared 7 years ago. And I'll tell you about the other Kyle Hyde I met 6 months back. Your pal, Bradley. I'll tell you everything he told me. Everything I know.
Alright. You talk, I'll listen.
You want me to get into this in front of Mila? She might not like it.
Her call.
I want to hear it. If it's about Papa, I want to hear it all.
Might be hard.
I'm just like you.
Just like me?
When I told you about Jenny, you wanted to know everything, didn't you? What she said, how she cried. You asked me over and over.
Mila.
I understand. I understand why you kept asking me to repeat things. I was talking about Jenny. You wanted to hear it all, no matter how terrible it was. You wanted to be close to her, and that was the only way. That's how I feel too. I want to know everything about Papa. I don't care what it is. I just want to know.
I think that sells it. Start talking.
It all started when Evans and me, we was what you call reunited by tragedy. There was a plane crash in Las Vegas in 1960. 2 of the women who died on that plane left behind little girls. One was Jenny's mom, my wife. The other was married to Evans. That's your mom, Mila. I was in the airport, just sitting there, numb. Then I saw Evans. He and I'd been at the same college, studying art and hoping to be painters. And then 5 years later, we're new widowers in the Nevada desert. Took different paths after graduation, you see. Evans followed in his father's footsteps and took over the family art gallery. And me, thought I was pretty big news and tried to make a living as a painter. But no one gave a rat's ass about my work. Barely had 2 quarters to rub together. What with our wives dying, it gave us a chance to talk about the old days. We shared a bunch of drinks and talked about everything under the sun. Even Evans said he thought I was a good artist. About near knocked me out of my chair. Then he went on praising me and telling me how great I was. Of course, I swallowed it all. He told me something else, too. Said he'd given up on being a painter 'cause he knew I was better than him. Then he looked me square in the eye and told me he'd see me famous or die trying. About a year later, Evans comes up with this crazy idea. Said he wanted to prove he had an eye for art. Told me if it was my chance to prove it myself too. You're a great painter, he said, and history will prove me right. It sounds silly now, but he was so sure of himself. Got me all worked up, too. We just wanted to show the world what for, you know? Couple of damn fools. Well, we spent the next 3 years thinking up of all the details. And between the 2 of us, we created Marcel Osterzone out of thin air. Evans rounded up a bunch of old canvases and paint from some art museum. Then I painted up about a couple of dozen pieces or so that we can say were his.
So I just need to take care of an itch. Yeah. Okay, back to the story.
My job was just stay out of sight and paint till my hand got cramped. Evans hung around the gallery and made the art folks think he knew something. He also wrote up a book about how he discovered Osterzone.
The one I found in the basement. Sorry, I need to say that in the question. The one I found in the basement?
Yep. He introduced the world to the mystery painter that died too young. In less time than it takes to change a light bulb, his works took off. Collectors started buying up the stuff and paying a fortune for it. Evans and me were just happy as pigs in filth. The art world loved Osterzone, and they loved his paintings. I just kept painting and painting as much as I could, and Evans sold every last one of them for more money than I'd ever imagined. But by that time, Evans and me stopped seeing eye to eye. Evans liked our scam. He liked pulling the wool over people's eyes. He started looking for other ways to fleece people and started getting good at it. But me? The most popular Osterzone's works got, the heavier my brushes got. I couldn't take hiding in the shadow of a painter I created. It was too much. After a while, I just lost my talent. I couldn't paint no more. That's what led to the worst day of my life. Evans invited me to the hotel, so I threw Jenny in the car and came on over. Evans brought Mila, and our girls started playing together right away. Kids were cured than anything. Evans and me left them in room 111 and headed for the bar. We hadn't had a relaxing night in a while. We just shot the breeze and had a couple of drinks. Nothing out of the ordinary. Then Evans said he wanted to show me something. So he brought me down here. We were standing right above here. Evans told me about the hotel and built this room just for me. Wanted me to hide down here and just keep painting. You're a genius, he says to me. You'll be painting again before you know it. You wanna give Jenny the good life, don't you? All you gotta do is turn into Osterzone again and paint. You'll have enough scratch to give Jenny whatever she wants. Make her happy.
No, that's not true. That wouldn't make anyone happy. Why would Papa say that?
Man didn't have a choice, girl. He had to say that to me. It was all he could do.
What do you mean?
Any fool could see Evans wasn't behind this hotel. It had to be someone else. Seems that in all his buying and selling, Evans got mixed up with some heavy hitters. And one group of crooks called Nile had their claws sunk into him real deep. All he had to do was take a look at this room. Evans didn't make all this for a guy like me. This was a place for crooks and do all their dirty business. I didn't talk much at first, just let Evans say his piece. But then I told him no. Told him that I wasn't gonna paint no more. So then, they took her, Mr. Hyde. The damn thugs took my baby girl.
They took Jenny.
Ah, damn it. Anyway, Evan sat me down and told it straight. Become Osterzone, he says. Just paint. Do that and Jenny will come back to you. What the hell else could I do? I moved down here and started painting. And Osterzone was back. But I didn't care about fame or money or nothing. I just wanted my girl back. But she didn't come back. No, sir. So I kept painting for 3 years, thinking they'd keep their word. But one day I had enough. Told them all to go to hell. That's when Evan sent me that letter you saw. I can tell you the damn thing word for word. This is your last job. Finish it and you're free. I won't ask nothing further of you. However, our secret must never be revealed. Keep silent and promise that Jenny, and I promise that Jenny will one day be returned to you. Go back to the Dusk. Be patient. He sent me the deed to this hotel with his letter. I tried to track him down, but like I said earlier, I ain't no detective. Gallery was all closed up, and I didn't know where else to look.
Papa, where did you go?
I didn't have any idea how to start looking for him. So I just decided to stay here and wait it out. I made a promise to myself. You understand? I was gonna wait here for my Jenny, and if I died waiting, so much the better. So 5 years back, I opened the Dusk back up, but no one wanted to stay here. People heard stories about the night Jenny was taken, and, well, it kept them away. So I made up that nonsense about the wish room and told a bunch of newspapers. Then I tried to run the place. Guess you could tell I ain't much of a people person.
Did you hear from Evans?
No, not a peep. But a couple of years back, I got a visit from a gal who used to work at in his gallery. She just showed up one day, shaking and nervous as hell. I asked if I could help her, and out of the blue she said she knew I was Osterzone. Also said she knew Evans, forced me to do all the paintings. Then she threatened me, said she'd reveal my secret unless I painted one for her. Thought she might know where Evans had gone off to, so I did. it. I gave her the painting, but never heard from her again. Nothing from Evans either.
That's interesting.
Yep. Oh, and then 6 months ago, that other fella showed up, the one with your name. Got some news about Evans from him.
Bradley? What did he tell you?
I didn't know what to make of him, but I liked him well enough, so we had a drink. Then he turned to me and asked if I knew Evans. Of course, I didn't say a word. Just kept nursing my drink, but he kept talking. Said Evans was in deep with Niall and calling himself Norman. Then he told me he knew all about Osterzone. This fella knew everything, and he just kept talking. Said he knew we'd created him, and that he knew I'd be painting. Didn't think I should say nothing, so I just sat and listened. After a bit, he quit talking and just swirled his ice around. I figured he was done and made to leave. But then he said something real quiet. Told me he made a deal with one of the Niall's men, a man named Norman.
What kind of deal?
He said that they said they had his sister. Said they were holding her hostage. That was the deal that Norman, or Evans, wanted to make. He wanted your pal to tell him everything the cops knew in exchange for his sister.
What? No, I refuse to.
Hold on, Mr. Hyde. I ain't done yet. Your pal told me he made the deal. Said he betrayed his friends, but when he went to find his sister, she was already dead.
Mila. Oh no.
He's holding his sister's dead body, watching the stream rise. When he hears his voice, when he hears a voice, you can't change anything. You sold out your people, and you can't take it back. Your sister's dead, and you don't have any family left. You got nothing left. Come and work for me. That's the only open road for a man like you. I tell you, the sound of that voice, he's a wounded man, Mr. Hyde. So then your pal finished his story and his drink, but he never raised his eyes. And I asked him what he had done next. He kept looking at his glass, but I could tell he was seeing something else. I accepted his offer, he told me. I knew it was the only way to avenge my sister, the only way to make Evans pay.
Bradley.
When he finally looked at me, his eyes were hard as any I ever seen. You won't see Robert Evans again, was the last thing he said to me.
So apparently Bradley became a hitman and took out Robert Evans. Well, supposedly. Don't know if he's been successful or not. Can't tell. Because he's not around to tell us.
Next morning he checked out. Left me quite a going away present though. The painting that had been hanging above the bed in 217 had been taken down. And hanging there was Angel opening a door. He left a photograph and a key on the bed. Photo was the same one you found. Evans always carried that photo with him. And here's the key.
What's it for?
No clue. Key's a mystery. I ain't solved it. But once I saw the painting and the photo, I knew one thing. I knew everything he told me was true. It was a tough pill to swallow, you know. Evans working for Nile. Never believed things could have gotten that messed up. I took Angel opening the door off the wall and carried her down to the basement. Then I covered the damn thing with a coat of white paint. I just wanted to forget everything I knew about Mr. Robert Evans. That's why I locked up 217 and didn't let no one stay there anymore. And that's it, Mr. Hyde. Everything I know. Every last bit. When you showed up claiming the same handle as that man, I got to thinking something bad was gonna happen. That's why I was so nervous. Something bad. Ha! Go ahead and laugh. I'm nothing but a damn fool. This place and its secrets draws bad things like flies to honey.
Don't you mean bees to honey? Or flies to shit, maybe? Or flies to rubbish, maybe. Flies to garbage. If we're gonna be all Americanized and on this.
But I'm still here. Still doing what I can to protect that secret. Waiting's about all I can do anymore.
it's the next morning, I believe. So here we go. This is our final bits.
Hyde, what's the good word?
I got it, Ed. I finally got it. I told Ed everything that Dunning said. I told him about Evans and Jenny and Mila and Bradley. Ed didn't say a word the whole time, but I knew he was listening.
So that's it, huh?
Now I know. He had a reason for selling us out. He's alive, Ed. Bradley is alive. And he was here 6 months ago. It's funny. He left all these little clues all around the hotel. Almost like he knew I'd be coming.
Actually, Hyde, I think you hit the nail on the head. I just got off the horn with the guy who wanted the red box in the magazine. He settled the bill, but said he didn't care about getting the items back.
Ed, wait. That means those items were just...
Listen, Hyde. Lie down, get some rest. You need to clear your head. I'll call you tomorrow.
Ah, so this is still in the evening. Or, well, early morning. So, the red box meant nothing! Hey! It was a ruse! Swerve! If the customer I've been working for was actually Bradley, then the key Dunning gave me in the basement. I tried using the key to open the small red box. The key turned, the lock clicked. I opened the box and I saw a letter written in a hand. I saw a letter written in a hand. Really? You mean written by hand? Okay, I knew well. Or in a hand I knew well. Okay, it makes sense there. Yeah, kinda. This letter. I read the letter, my eyes pouring over each word. Hey, partner. Sorry, my own eyes before I actually read this. Oh boy. Okay. Hey, partner. I'm writing this in hope that you'll find it and give it a read. 6 months ago, I heard that you turned in your badge and left Manhattan. Bradley. I figured it was my chance, so I arranged for you to be here. You know why I did it, don't you, partner? Because I know you. Because I knew you'd solve all the riddles hidden in this dump of a hotel. I knew you'd discover what happened here and what happened to me. You're a damn bulldog, Hyde. I knew you wouldn't let it go. I had to believe that. 3 years ago, I betrayed you. I put your finger on that trigger, and I made you pull it. You know, Hyde, I could still hear your voice, asking me why. You have any idea how angry you sounded? Of course, you always were the crazy one. Every time I hear it, in my head, I see Mila. I see the way Evans killed my baby girl, or my baby sister. And I remember the day 6 months ago when I took my revenge. I know you understand, Hyde. And so I'm on the run now. Niall wants me dead. Cops want me dead. Some life, huh, partner? Stop looking for me, Hyde. Or stop looking for me, Kyle. My way is a dead-end street. Let me go. I'm a ghost now. Bradley. Bradley. I could see the surprise on his face when he hears her name for the first time. Mila. He stood by her bed and watched her sleep, thinking all the while of his Mila. Then he took his bracelet off his wrist and slipped it onto hers. And then... Tell me something, Bradley. Did you watch and wait when Evans came to see Mila? Did you kill him? Probably did. And now it's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock in Hotel Dusk. Does actually the sun rise at 8 o'clock that soon? At that time? I don't know. You be the judge. What? Oh, God. Morning, handsome. So, what's the good word? Isn't that what Ed always says? Yeah, that's it. Is he there? Not yet, sweetie. I'm here all by my lonesome. Give him a message for me. Tell him I'm going to take some time off. Wait, time off? You? Yeah. Gotta hit the open road for a couple of weeks. See where it takes me. Kyle. Did you find Bradley? Is that it? No. No, nothing like that. I need a vacation. Okay, hon. I'll let the big man know. Ed's gonna kill me, isn't he? Oh, probably. You know Ed. He's huff and puff and slam doors and all that nonsense. Probably tell me to get you on the horn pronto. Sounds like Ed. Just make sure you come back, okay, Kyle? I'll be waiting for you. Thanks. That's a woman who has concern for him. Okay, Hyde. Time to hit the road. Huh? Who's there? There we go, people. We're getting to the end. Finally. Now, how long have I been doing this? Oh, probably over 3 hours. Oh, it's you. Look, do you have a minute? What is it? I wanted to apologize. You know. You? Yeah. I caused you a lot of trouble. I know that. And I'm sorry. Don't worry. As long as you mean it, we're square. So what's the plan, Angel? You heading back to Beverly Hills? No, not yet. First, I gotta go to the police. Talking to the man, huh? You turning yourself in? Something like that. You sure? It's gonna be one hell of a hassle. Yeah, I know. But I did this. And I need to take responsibility for it. Sounds like a man. Oh, wait. Here. This is for you. What's this? You wrote me a letter? No, not me. I ran into that guy, Summer, in front of his room. I said I was coming to see you, and he asked me to deliver this. Guy wouldn't shut up, either. Yeah, that's Summer. Anyway, maybe I'll see you around. Jeff wanders down the hall and out of sight. Let's see what this letter says. Guess I'll read Summer's letter. Hope it doesn't put me to sleep. Dear Mr. Hyde, I met Mrs. Parker and spoke at length with her about Alan. What a charming woman. At any rate, I have made her a promise. A promise to find Alan. I am going to start over, Mr. Hyde. I shall pen a bestseller, and it will be mine and mine alone.
and I have decided to model my protagonist after yourself. When my novel is finished, you will be the first person to whom I show it. Farewell, good sir. May the winds of fortune be always at your back.
Oh, joy. Alright. Down the hall. And who's gonna... Ah, here we go. Huh? Good morning, Mr. Hyde. Are you leaving? Yeah. Thank you so much for your kindness of last night. I had a wonderful time. You're not a bad drinking buddy yourself. Will you be coming back this way again, Mr. Hyde? Maybe. Who knows? You? Oh, most definitely. And next time I will stay in the wish room. My wish will be granted, Mr. Hyde. I'm sure of it. I hope so. Thank you. Well, I better get going. Got a lot of miles to make. Take care, dear. You too. And that's us cleaned up with Helen. Who's that? Oh, it's Melissa. Hey, kiddo.
Hiya, mister.
Nice morning, huh? You finally get some sleep?
Uh-huh. When I woke up, my dad was sitting next to me. And he said, good morning, right away.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, and today we're gonna drive to the beach. And then we're finally gonna go home. Yay!
That's so?
Oh, and my dad told me a secret.
You want to tell me?
He said that my mom loves me. And that's why she's gonna come home someday.
Melissa!
Daddy!
Good morning. Morning. We're all checked out, sweetheart. Tell me, Mr. Hyde, thank you for being so nice. Oh, no, sorry. I'll say that again. Tell Mr. Hyde thank you for being so nice to you. Don't worry about it. I'm glad I had the chance to talk to you, Mr. Hyde. I really am. Let's go, Melissa.
Okay. Bye, Mr. Hyde.
Fair enough. Hey, it's Lewis. Top of the morning, Officer Hyde. Top of the morning. Hey, Denono, you're Italian. You're Italian, remember? To the bone, Piston. So what's the deal? Why are you carrying your suitcase? Don't tell me you're hitting the road already. I am. What? Come on. Oh, come on, Hyde. You can't be serious. What now? Cat stuck in a tree somewheres? Grandpa Patch need help crossing the road? You're hilarious, Lewis. And I'm done helping people. I'm taking a vacation. Maybe get some sun. Find a nice relaxing beach, nice beach somewhere and relax. You relaxing? Has the world gone crazy? But yeah, that sounds good to me too. So, how's Mila? Ah, she's in Rose's room. Heard she didn't sleep too good last night. All that stuff, what she's learned since coming here, must be rough, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. But I bet she'd like to see you, man. Best to stop by before you leave, you dig? I might. Well, should we? I might as well. Let's do it. Fuck it. Of course, we'll have to deal with Rosa as well. Huh? That's Mila's voice. But Rosa... You can stay here as long as you want, Mila, honey. There's no need to feel guilty about anything. And for a fact, you're not alone anymore, sweetheart. Louis and I are here for you. Mr. Hyde? Well, oh, wait, that was Mila, so... Mr. Hyde? Well, no, he doesn't work here. He can't stay with you. Guess we can't accept that. Let's talk to Louis again. How's Mila doing? You get a chance to talk to her? Did she mention me? I didn't see her. Why not, man? It's better this way. Listen, Louis, I want you to take care of Mila. What are you talking about? Me and old Rosa got everything covered. I bet even old man Dunning will lend a hand. Don't worry about a thing. So, Hyde. You think Niall's still after me? I think you're in the clear, pal. I think Niall's going to be busy chasing Bradley. Whoa. Louis, this whole damn day has been a trip. I hear you, brother. So, see you around? Bet your life, brother. We're partners, remember? That's what I'm talking about! Well, away we go then, I guess. Best talk to Dunning then, to check ourselves out.
You're checking out?
Yep.
Well, alrighty then. You paid for your room in advance, but I'll be damned if you didn't run up some charges.
Dunning, is that a phone bill?
Ah, forget it. It's time. This time it's on the house. But next time you're here, you're gonna promise to stay in my suite. It's a peach. It's a peach of a room. Anyway, you got your room key? Gotta get Wish ready for the next guest, you know.
The room that grants wishes, huh?
Yep. I hear tales some guests claim the room's magic. You think that's funny? You like laughing at an old man's tales of the fantastic?
No, Dunning. It's not that. I was just thinking that maybe there's some truth to it after all. Maybe it granted a couple of my wishes too.
A couple, huh?
Yeah. Can't get greedy though. Guy like me has a lot of wishes.
That's so. Well, thank you very much. Year's almost over, ain't it? Happy New Year to you.
You too, Dunning. Huh?
Wait.
Mila.
Where are you going? Can I go with you?
Mila. Guess he agreed, and they're fine with that, apparently. So, Kyle Hyde takes Mila. And off they go, away from Hotel Dusk. Now, there was something else that I didn't get. Now, I was kind of like looking at this quick guide. And while this is being played out, because there's no dialogue, I believe, there was supposed to be another tape given to us from Lewis. And for some reason, I wasn't given that tape in this playthrough, in this new playthrough. So, it's kind of weird. So I'm guessing we might not get the perfect ending. The best ending as such. So I'm not... Anyway, we're getting a roll call for a casting call with the credits here. So you got all the characters being introduced with their different actions and whatnot. And we'll leave it at that. We'll just leave it there. Oh, so that's Hotel Dusk, room 215. A very I wouldn't say unique adventure title and whatnot. I mean, granted, the whole story is kind of hamish as such, but it's still a good one nonetheless, you know. And isn't that the best thing about the series, like, or this style of, you know, thingy and whatnot? So yeah. Ed Vincent. But yeah, I still feel as this series, or this game, is completely I mean, granted, it did, back in its time, give us, it was part of the touch generation of games. Pretty much Nintendo's way of saying it's obviously one of the best games for the system. That uses the touchscreen controls, and it does. It uses obviously touchscreen controls for, you know, being able to move around, interact with puzzles, this, that, and the next thing, and also some out of the box kind of like puzzles as well, like being able to close over the box, close over the DS, answer some puzzles and whatnot, which is a common trope done by Sing back in their heyday. So yeah, what you gotta say? But yeah. Hope you can hear that, right? You know. Yeah. It's not too bad. Anywho, well, it's good that I was able to finish that tonight. Finish all three, those 2 chapters. Although granted, spent how long now? What, 2.5 hours? I made a terrible mistake. Or 3.5 hours. What was that? I started at 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 8, 9, 10. Wait. Started at 7, 8, 9, 10. Half 10. So 3.5 hours, yeah. Oh, Christ. I'm a fool! Anyway. But yeah, I'm very... Obviously, we will be playing the next game for... in the Hotel Dusk trilogy, as such. But I did say I was gonna play it directly after, but I feel as though we don't need to do that at the moment. We can give it a break. We can give the series a break for now. So the next game will be something completely different. But yeah. So we're not gonna go straight into last window right away. And yeah. It's giving us the option to save. Just save it all up there. Yeah. Oh, December 31st, 1979. 9 p.m. Hotel Dusk front desk. Oh, sorry.
You done with the cleaning, Rosa?
Almost? For goodness sake, be a little patient for once. Patience for once.
Where's Lewis?
He's getting the bar ready for the New Year's party.
I bet.
Does that take care of all the guests, Mr. Smith? Has everyone checked in?
Yep, all done. Been a hell of a year, ain't it? Been a hell of a year, ain't it, Rosa?
Sorry, my throat's going again.
But it's all done now.
But is it really?
What are you mumbling about, Rosa?
It's probably nothing, but I just had the strangest feeling.
You and your feelings. If I had a dime for everyone, I'd be a damn millionaire. Last thing we need is for something to happen on New Year's Eve. I just want to...
But in this hotel, you never know what's going to happen. There's always something to surprise you.
Another guest? But... It can't be!
The end. There you go, guys. That is the little extra in the game. That's the kind of like the best ending in the game. Oh, we stuck here? Yeah, we are. We're stuck in that end that end credits. So yeah, that was your special ending. Yeah, and of course the girl with J Luckett. It was Jenny. Jenny returned. Huzzah! So yeah, and that was the little thing. Now, in a repeated playthrough through the starred kind of like save, which of course we do that, there are 3 other endings that you can get with that save with that starred save file, and it does require doing certain actions and doing certain things in the game. Put it back there, and it is very hard to do, and I've never actually done that. Actually, I've never done a starred playthrough where I got any of the other extra endings. I think it's like extra dialogue before this ending and whatnot, or something like that. I can't remember, but there are other endings at the very end, or other endings that can be found through certain means and whatnot. So there you go. Right, and that is us. That is us for Hotel Dusk, Room 215 for the DS. And I thank you very much for watching or listening or however you enjoy my playthroughs and whatnot. And yeah, so take care, enjoy your weekend, and stay safe.